So once again, good evening, everyone, and I welcome you to this class. So this class is going to be very short and brief, but the good thing is that in as much as it's going to be short and very brief, what we are going to be learning this night is going to be something that is going to transform your business, whether you are doing the business online, whether you are doing the business offline. I know many of the people who join this class are doing affiliate marketing, but basically this is not a class meant for just affiliate marketing. But this is a class that is meant for whoever is diving into the online market space and trying to understand how businesses work online. Because what I've seen over time is that many people want to do business online, but they don't know the background to doing business online. It's just like a builder that wants to build a house, and you are building a house, you don't have a foundation. So if there is no foundation, it's very certain that the house you are trying to build is going to collapse within a very short time. So in order for you to avoid that, you see that a lot of people would go into construction, try as much as possible to lay more emphasis and focus on building the foundation. And in business, especially online too, you don't have to rush into it. And even beside business, anything we are doing in life, there's a process to it, and we need to understand and always go through that process so that we get the best out of it. Because for me, the end goal for anything you do in life is that you want to reach a point where you become a reference point, that when people look at what you are doing, people want to say, this is a go-to person in terms of marketing, in terms of social media marketing, content marketing, whatever business you are into, you want to be a force to reckon with. Until you get to that stage in business, you don't have to rest. Even at the point where you get to that stage, is now a point of focus for you to continue to grow in your business. So in this class, basically, what I'll be sharing are a few points that is going to help you in your marketing strategy when you are doing business online. And what we are talking about is how you can attract flood of new customers. As we know, customers, your clients, your prospects, people who buy from you, they are the lifeblood of your business. If you don't constantly have people who come asking you, knocking at your office, knocking at your business, asking you what you are selling, if you don't have people doing that every day, over time, round the clock, 365 days in a year, if you don't have such in your business, then you are not in business, because you are only in business to solve people's problem. And if you cannot attract people you are trying to solve their problem, then you have no business being in business. So before I go ahead, I will implore you, if you are not following me on my social media, especially on my Twitter handle is there, as you can see on the screen, which is Grow with Sharif. So you can follow me on Twitter so that you don't miss any sales and marketing lessons. And most importantly, I do a lot of mindset coaching, because I believe is that in your thoughts and what you think about is what you bring about. And this is the same principle we want to use, and I also want to use in this class today, about what you think about is what you bring about, which is also what you can use in your marketing strategy in whatever business you are doing now, whether offline or online. So let's dive into it. Number one, you need to know that marketing is different from advertising. And in this class, I'm not even focused on talking about advertising. The focus of this class is mainly on marketing. And you will know that advertising is a subset of marketing. You're advertising your product is part of a process in marketing your business. And most times we see marketing as an evil process. For every businessman, we see marketing as an evil process, but it is a necessary evil you cannot do away with. Marketing is not your business, but marketing is a form of system that you put in place to make your business work. I'll repeat that again. Marketing is a form of system you put in place to make your business work. Without a proper and effective marketing system, you are not going to be able to grow your business. Like we all know, for every person that do business, the overall goal of a businessman is to be a successful businessman. And people only say they are successful in business when you are able to make a lot of money. And you make a lot of money in business when you are able to solve people's problem, whereby they are exchanging their money with the value you are sharing. But now you are going to be putting a system in place that will attract these people to the products or services you are putting out in the marketplace. Now, let's go on. So why do marketing fails? I don't know the kind of business you are doing. I don't know the kind of niche you are into, whether you are selling, you are an info marketer, you are a consultant, you are a fitness coach, you are selling software, or even if you have a physical product that you are selling. Why do your marketing fails? Why are you not hitting your targets? Or why are you not meeting the set goals you have set for yourself in your business? Number one reason is that you are choosing a wrong audience. Number one is you are choosing a wrong audience. In every business, the number one thing and the most important thing in business is that you must choose the right audience you want to speak with. You have a product, you have a service, you are expecting a set of people to come buy these products and services. You must know who are the people that are going to buy these products and who are the people that are going to get these services from you. The moment you take your products or your services to a wrong audience, wrong set of people, you are not going to make sale. Your marketing is doomed for failure. That is the number one most important thing for every marketing strategy. You must communicate to your right audience. Who are your audience? Who are going to buy your product and services? Number two is when you use a wrong language. So what we are talking about here is, imagine me, let's say I'm going to a country for the first time. Let's say I'm going to China for the first time. And I see a very beautiful girl in Chinatown. And I'm trying to toast this girl in maybe English language or in my own local dialect. And this Chinese lady does not understand English, does not understand my local dialect. She only understands Mandarin language. So, and I'm trying to toast this girl. What do you think is going to happen? The girl is totally not going to understand everything I'm saying. And that is me using a wrong language to communicate to her. So the number two reason why your marketing will fail is that you are using a wrong language. Most time, this wrong language comes in forms of you using big grammar in your language. What you want to do in your marketing as a business is to always stay in the head of your audience. Number one, you've already known who wants to buy your product and services. Number two is, what kind of language are they speaking? What kind of problem are they thinking in their head? How are they putting their thoughts out to look for the solution that will solve their problem? What are the exact way, exact language, exact communication channel they are using to express themselves. You as a marketer, you as a business owner must use the same language your clients are using. When you do that, you are also one step ahead into getting your marketing right. Now, let's go to number 3. Number 3 is now when you jump at selling. I see a lot of people do this a lot, especially new people that comes into the online space to start online business for the first time. What you see them do is that a lot of them just jump at, they want to start selling to people, to their customers. And this is a very wrong approach, because we are talking about how you can attract a lot of customers. And when you see somebody online for the first time, or somebody is asking you for a solution for the first time, and what you are doing to that person at the first time is putting sales at the front of the person to buy from you now, you are going to let those set of prospects run away from you, in the sense that they will not key into the solution you are trying to give to them, even if it is the best product or services you are offering in the world. If you jump at selling to people, you make them run away, because logically, people don't want to take money out of their pockets to spend money. And so it now boils down on you as a business owner to now look for a way to attract these people and be valuable to them, so that they see you as somebody they feel can really solve their problem. Because what people really want is, they want to see that they matters to you. So if you have not shown them that they matters to you, you cannot go ahead to start saying you want to sell to them. And because a lot of people jump at selling, and in the end, they make a lot of these their prospects and clients run away. So they are frustrated. And when you get frustrated, what then you want to do is, you then want to try to attract more people that you can sell to. And this takes us to number 4, which is, you now think you can advertise anywhere and everywhere. So you now think, oh, because this person is not buying from me, let me just go everywhere and start advertising my product. Maybe somebody will need that product to buy. It doesn't work that way. So it's just like you flying an aeroplane or an helicopter and dropping flyers out of that aeroplane, thinking, oh, these flyers that is talking about my business, at least when it touched down, is going to get into the hands of people that wants to buy your product. Chances are that a lot of people that will see that flyers you are throwing into air and grabbing it, chances are that a lot of them will not be interested in what you are selling. So this means that you as a business owner, you cannot just go anywhere or everywhere to advertise what you are selling. If you are doing that, your marketing strategy is going to fail. Now, why your marketing still fails, number 5, is that when you don't have a system. So like I said from the start, that marketing is about a system that sells your business, your product, and your services. And the least that your marketing system can do, listen to this, is to generate lead. After you generate this lead, you look for a way, a subtle way, to convert this lead into a buying customers. And when you are able to sell to them by converting them to a buying customers, it is also your obligation as a business to retain these customers, which is the most important thing. Because when you're able to retain a customer that buys from you for the first time, the customer is not going to only buy from you next time, but they become your foot soldiers that will now be using one of the best marketing strategy in the world, which is the word of mouth marketing, to tell more people about how good your product is. So at the very least, your marketing strategy system should generate lead, convert the lead, and retain those leads. That is what I mean by the LCR. But you see that a lot of business are not doing this, because what they are just about is, I want to sell, I want to make profit now. But your marketing strategy is an holistic approach. It's a system that encompasses different processes that you need to follow. Now, that now takes us to number 6. Because a lot of people don't have a system, which is to generate lead, convert those leads, and retain those leads. What you now see a lot of business do is that they run after clients. So you now start advertising everywhere, showing money at advertising on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Google Ads, just spending money to generate leads, just running after customer, hoping that somebody will buy from you. When you run after clients, what you are going to be doing is that you are going to be making your product and services less valuable. Listen to that. When you run after clients, you are going to be making your product and services less valuable. And this is because you are running after clients who are not going to buy from you, and they are not going to see any value in whatever product or services you are selling. So you want to avoid running after clients. It's because you are running after clients. That is why your business is failing. Now, number 7, when you advertise like big brand, you are doomed to fail. So take, for instance, a brand like Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola does not spend anything less than 4 billion in advertising their brand. Yearly, annually, I'm talking about annually now, Coca-Cola spend about 3 to 4 billion doing brand advertisements. So have you ever think of it when you see a Coca-Cola advert? Have you ever seen a place in a Coca-Cola advert that they will say something like, buy Coke now? Coke don't do that kind of adverts, because what they are doing in their advertising is brand awareness. And you see that in a lot of their adverts, their brand awareness advert is more like an entertainment to get you familiar with their brand, so that whenever you are thirsty, what comes to your mind first is that advert where you see a beautiful girl taking Coke, or where you see a beautiful guy buying a Coke for a lady. So that is what they are using their advert to do. And that is why they don't tell you in their advert to buy Coke. That is why you see a Gouda advert. They will never tell you in a Gouda advert to buy Gouda or Anakin or what have you. But what they do is just to sell to you an emotional part of their brand, so that whenever you need their product and services, what comes to your mind first is their brand. Now, so you as a small business owner, you don't have business in doing brand awareness kind of advertising. What you need as a small business is an advertising that sells whatever product or services you are selling right now. Listen to that. You as a small business owner, the kind of advertisement and marketing you want to do is such that you want to sell your product and services now. You can't be doing Coca-Cola kind of advertising. So take that into as a point to reference. Now, the last one is, which is number 8, is when you now get frustrated, you've spent money on ads, you've run after clients, you've advertised everywhere and anywhere, you don't even know who wants to buy your products. You are now bent with like, oh no, I'm frustrated and I need to make sale. I need to put food on the table of my family, my friends, and what have you. What you now do is you start lowering your price. And this is even the height of it, Because when you lower your price, when you lower your pricing, this is what lowering your pricing will do for you. When you lower your price, remember that you have some other businesses. You have some other businesses that sell the kind of same products or services you are offering. And when you lower your price, your competitors are also looking at you. So it will get to a point, maybe your product is selling for $20 and your competitor saw that you lower your price to $15. So the same competitor that is just like you running after clients will now say, oh, since you lower your price to $15, I'm going to lower my own price to $10. So when the other competitors lower their price to $10, that means they already push you out of business because you're not going to make sale anymore. I'm not going to buy your $15 product. I would rather go for the $10 product. So because of that, lowering your price is never a good strategy for any business. So if you are doing that by saying, when I lower my price, I'm going to make more sale, you are going to lose customers. Rather, as a business who have a holistic marketing strategy, what you want to be doing is increasing your price. And for you to get to the stage of saying you want to increase your price, you must have been able to be a kind of business that know who are going to buy your product exactly. You already have an idea who is going to buy this product. Because when you know who is going to buy that product, they are going to see the value of what that product is. No matter how much you call that product, because that product is going to be solving their problem, they already place a premium value on it. So even if you now call your pricing from $20 to let's say $50, you will see that the exact people that want your product will still come and buy that product. But because you've been chasing the crowd, chasing everybody all about, especially people who will not buy from you, when you even lower your product the more, you still lose customers. So if now that you know that your marketing now fails and you want to avoid the process, these 8 processes, and avoid them so that you have a marketing strategy that will scale, that will help you attract flood of customers daily. Because what you want to start doing as a business is that you want people who need your product to come to you, not you begging them to come and buy your product. That is what attraction marketing is about. That is what magnetic marketing is all about. You as a business, you have positioned yourself as somebody who is valuable and is going to solve problems of your potential clients. So rather than you running after them to say, come and buy what I'm selling, you are rather attracting them. And they are now the one running to you to say, please give me the solution to what I need. Give me the solutions to your problem. How do you now do this as a business? In the part 2 of this class, that is what we are going to be talking about in the part 2 of this class. So just hold on, then I share the next slide, then we start the part 2 of this lesson. So I hope up to this moment, we get what I have been saying. So if you can still hear me and you are learning something new, just type 2 in the chat box. If you are learning something new and you can still hear me, can you just type 2 in the chat box before we go to the part 2 of this class? And in the part 2 of this class, because this is a short Zoom class and our time is running out, we have 4 minutes left on this Zoom call. So you are going to click the link again to join for the next 40 minutes, but we are not going to spend 40 minutes in the next timing that we are going to use. So the time is already running out now. So we just wait for the time to run off, then we start the part 2. But if you have questions, you can leave your questions in the chat box so that at the end of the class, we'll have like 15 minutes to attend to those questions. So if you have questions now, you can leave the question on the chat box, or you send it to me on WhatsApp, anyone that is more preferable to you. But then make sure you ask questions. And one more important thing I need to tell you is that in this class, no matter how much information I give to you in this class, and for those that are already doing affiliate marketing, you already have the 72 IG. You already have a lot of classes in that 72 IG. No matter how much you go through that class, no matter how much you watch those videos over and over again, if you don't go and implement them, you are going to be doing yourself a disservice. Note this: money loves speed. Money is about taking action. A lot of reasons why a lot of people don't make money when they come online on the internet space to start business is because they are too lazy to implement. Now, what I'm teaching you tonight is not going to make you money overnight, but it's going to make you money in a long time. So take, for instance, this class we have tonight. You start strategically doing all of these things. In the next 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days, believe you me, you are going to sell way more than what you are doing right now. But what is there is that, are you going to take action? Are you going to do it? And like one of the best business owner online that I know will say, Alex Amosi, will say something that each and every courses you buy, each and every classes you attend, they are pieces of the puzzle. So this class we are having tonight is like a piece of a puzzle that you are adding to your knowledge. So you are not just going to focus on this class alone. You are going to be reading books. You are going to be buying more courses. You are going to be reading a lot of books, meeting people, learning from them, and bringing all these puzzles together to help you scale your business. The time is less than 60 seconds now. So I'm just trying to wrap up that so that we start the part 2 from there. So what you are going to, once the time runs out, please, let's click the link back so that we can join. Then we start the second part of the class. And I'm going to be very fast with that, maybe in less than 10 minutes, so that I will give time for us to ask questions, especially those that told me they have not been able to make anything in the online space. So let's get right to that now. I think in less than 20 seconds.